private prison and you have a contract with the state or a local government, you have a guaranteed number of people in your facility. Crime could go down, it doesn't matter. The taxpayers are still on the hook and the government is still on the hook for filling up your prisons.
In the land of the free, it is hard to expect the prison population to decrease as long as corporations continue profiting by keeping people locked up. Reporting from New York, Marina Portnaya, RT.
Well, Alex Friedman, managing editor of PrisonLegalNews.org, spent a decade behind bars in both private and public jails, and he explained to us why he believes privatizing prisons is such a bad idea.
Served 6 years at a privately operated prison as part of the 10 years total that I spent incarcerated. And my experiences at privately operated prison pretty much is what led me onto a career, if you will, fighting against the private prison industry. It is a very drastic experience. People come out of prison generally worse than they went in due to the isolation and due to the lack of resources and rehabilitative programs. And what that means, of course, is that when they get out, they are more likely to commit crimes, to recidivate and come back, and that benefits no one except for companies like CCA, because if you profit from incarceration, then the more people you have locked up, the more money you can make.
Well, Alex is also the Associate Director of the Human Rights Defence Centre, where he's campaigning against prison corporations that he says are driven only by profit.
The people really benefiting from prison privatization are not the public, it's not the prisoners, it's not the states that contract with these companies necessarily. Rather, it's the corporate executives and the shareholders who own stock. When you incarcerate people for the purpose of generating corporate profit, you have a built-in incentive to incarcerate as many people as you can for as long as possible, because that's how the market system works. The companies have faced considerable criticism for lobbying governments and immigration and detention officials and other government officials for basically more contracts and to put more people in prison.